Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of Minecraft After Work. It is currently Saturday afternoon. It is indeed extremely hot where I am now, but fortunately I've got some Minecraft to distract me from the fiery hell of the outside conditions. We are currently in the mining area, and I've separated this particular quadrant for a reason, and that reason is that this here is a so-called slime chunk. It is a place in the blocky planet of Minecraft that spawns a very particular mob called a slime, therefore it's called a slime chunk. And I've separated this area and started digging it out so that I can one day in the future create a slime farm, which will be extremely useful for various redstone contraptions. Usually, if you don't have the seed of a world, and the seed is kind of like a string of numbers that determines what your Minecraft world will look like. And if you have the seed, you can use tools like MiniHUD, which is a client-side mod, to show you where the slime chunks are. So if I press the corresponding keyboard key, which is F9 for me, I think, I can see slime chunks in my world, and there's a lot of them. Currently, we have two here set in a diagonal. If I dug all of this space there, we would uncover yet another slime chunk. But the farm that we will be building here is so extremely efficient, even when it's half done, that I don't really need to build 2 or 3 slime farms, one next to the other. So this will suffice for the time being. Let's turn this off. But slime chunks aren't something we'll be battling with today, because this will require a lot of digging and a lot of resources. Now I have upgraded to mostly diamond tools now, but they are still not enchanted. And enchanting is something that will also be left for the near future, because to get to the point where I can enchant tools, I need to collect a whole lot more resources. So for right now, we will be starting some prep work for a farm that will help me acquire a lot of useful resources in a fairly short amount of time. By short, I mean relatively short, because to build it, that's an undertaking. But I have been collecting some materials that I can use for that venture. So I promised you that we would be visiting the other side of the nether portal. So let's just drop this because it's valuable. And we could also drop this. And we'll need some gold, which I'll explain later why. And let's just take this, get some iron, make a pickaxe. Not a gold one though. Why are you doing this? Oh, because I didn't choose the right one. Iron pickaxe. Okay. Let's go up. I also made some design modifications to my drop-down menu storage shaft. Make it look a bit nicer, a bit prettier, and I'll add some more visually appealing details in the future once I have enough items to populate it with. And as you can see, this is my new entrance into the mines. I had a cave here, and then I would go right, or maybe I would go left, and then I just realized I was just spending too much time being confused and whether I should go left or right, so I decided to merge the drop-down menu storage with the entrance from this staircase. So it's all neat, nice. There's some kind of a cubby hole. I can sleep here, and I can enjoy the view out of the ocean. Yeah, I feel like this is a cozy solution. And there's more. I used to have this kind of like beginner area tree farming setup here, but it annoyed me greatly because a lot of my drops end up in the ocean, and it's not really fun to go around swimming in an ocean, particularly during nighttime. So I built this circular, I guess you could call this a plate. It's supposed to be a sphere one day when I build it, but for this, at this point in time, it's a plate. But as you can see, I'm well protected. No sea hostile mobs can get me in here. I can just chop all day, all night. It's beautiful. This is the dream of every employer out there, I'm telling you. And that's not all. If you call now and subscribe, you will get another thing. Oh, I'm just kidding. I thought, what could be the focal point of my base? Certainly not this big pillar in the distance. Let's hide it away. And so I thought I could build a custom tree. Now, building custom trees in Minecraft is difficult because building anything custom made in Minecraft is difficult. Sometimes you just want to pop a sapling and let it grow and turn into a monstrosity like that, but if you want something that catches the eye for any onlookers, anyone? There's no one around me but me. Maybe. You want to build something spectacular. Now, my approach to building custom-made trees in Minecraft is spectacularly lazy. It's unbelievably lazy. I usually find 2x2 trees, which are kind of like humongous trees growing somewhere in the distance of the Minecraft world, and then I carve them up like this with a spiral staircase. I just go up and I chop these blocks, and I go up, and until I reach the top. And if it's a jungle trees are really nice in Minecraft. They kind of grow with these. They have canopies on levels, and it looks really nice. So when you carve it up like this, you can get a kind of a dreamy, fantasy-like tree. But I don't have access to jungle trees at this point, so I'll just have to kind of improvise. This will be a project that I will not be doing on camera. It's just going to grow in the background, and we'll get to see what it is. Okay, now, this is very inconvenient, but I do have to drink some water. These are the curses of recording this in a single go. Okay, I am back. Sorry for that pause, but it is about 40 degrees Celsius outside, and the body needs sustenance. Even though the only thing that I have in Minecraft is just this lousy bread. So let's just eat some of it before we venture through this nether portal. Well, without further ado, let's go in. Okay, so what you see is not much. This is because this is what I like to call the spoiler-free room. Now, the island that is our current base of operations is not that far away from my main area because, you know, we're still doing all of this in my long time world. And so, because of the way the nether works, if I cross one block in the nether, like right now, in the overworld, the world where there's water and nice blue skies, I would have passed 8 blocks. So the nether works as a fast transportation dimension, and it lets you travel extremely long distances in a very short amount of time. So if I cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, I would have crossed almost 50 blocks in the overworld. That's a lot. And because of that, it kind of shrinks the world down. So beyond these cobblestone walls are parts of my forever world designs, and I just didn't want you guys to see all of that because it would kind of ruin the experience of getting into the nether for the first time. So I left this kind of a depression in the wall, and we're gonna go through here, we're gonna dig through here, and we're gonna exit somewhere that's far away from all the spoilers. So let's do that. As you can see, I'm still using the old Minecraft textures, and that means that Netherrack indeed looks very very noisy, very hideous. So let's start digging. We don't really need torches, but and this is gonna be kind of slow. Gotta say, maybe a better thing to place this in my offhand. Now the reason why I've placed a block in my offhand rather than a torch is because one of the developers of Minecraft way back when in the day, I think it might have even been Dinnerbone, he thought, you know, the nether is too easy, could we make it a bit more complicated for the players? So he introduced in the code of Minecraft, so it could be ported into the world of Minecraft, these random lava pockets extending through the whole netherrack mass of the nether. And so you don't really know when you'll run into these lava pockets, but when you do, it would be wise to have a block at the ready so we can plug that hole. Because one of the things about the nether, it's the kind of like the home world of lava. Lava flows as fast as water does in the overworld. In the overworld, for example, lava flows much faster, and it doesn't reach as much as it does in the nether. But what we have encountered here is precisely why I went to the nether today. It's nether quartz. And nether quartz, like slime, is also an extremely important building block of redstone components, which is kind of like the logic gate engineering base of Minecraft automation, and it's something that we need for the farms that we'll build in the future. So let's mine it, and there's a lot of it, which is good. I also remember that in one of the previous episodes I wasn't sure which ores gave you experience, and I've remembered mining quartz, diamonds, redstone, coal, and lapis lazuli gives you experience. Mining everything else gives you nothing but the block that you mined. which is good. You know, if you have certain enchantments, like mending, for example, you have that enchantment that lets you fix your tools with the XP that you receive from interacting with the world. But I don't have it just yet. I'm kind of slow in that regard, even though the rate at which I'm kind of exploring this part of the world is pretty fast for someone like me. Oh, 18 quartz, that's nice. Might be enough. I hope we get out somewhere nice. Because the way the Nether works, it's just one giant cavern. It's the Caves and Cliffs update before Caves and Cliffs was cool. It's the Underworld. It used to be called the Hell Dimension way back when. But I don't know, this is a lot of digging. Still no lava pockets, that's nice. Wow, this is a very long way. And the red fog of the Nether really makes this a very scary experience. The Nether also possesses a unique soundtrack to it, which you might be hearing right now. This is Rubidoux by Lena Rain. And plays in the the biome of the Nether called the Nether Wastes, which was what Nether was in its entirety before they updated it in the 1.16 version. And because this is an old world, and I've explored a lot of the Nether, a lot of it is still Nether Wastes. So I hear this piece of music quite frequently. Here we are. Very precarious. As you can see, that is an ocean of lava or a lake of lava. I don't know. I can't see all of it. Oh, that seems like some kind of a waterfall. How could I get down there? Unfortunately, water does not work in the Nether. I can't even demonstrate that. If you try to place water, it just disappears. It's so hot in the Nether. Kind of ironic, I gotta say, because it's also hot on the outside with the heat wave that's caught most of the Europe, and me being in the Nether and not having means of hydrating myself. Yeah, it's like a football game before World Cup 2026. But we got some quartz, and that's really useful. Let's make this less precarious. Okay, so I wanted to get down there, and it's very important that I hold my shift key. The shift key enables me to peer over the edge of a block without falling, and that's very important here. Yep. Let's try and look for the edge of this cave and see if we can somehow scale down. Well, we're getting somewhere, that's for sure. Okay, a bit lower, that'd be nice. Okay. And here we are, and thankfully this is a zombie pigman. Zombie pigman. They are like bees of the nether. They will not attack you unless they are provoked. And because I'm not hitting them or exacting any violence towards them, they are perfectly fine with me. They're like, yeah, I'm chilling, man. Are you chilling? I'm chilling like vanillin. But the rest of the nether is not that friendly. There are all kinds of hostile mobs in here, and this is an extremely dangerous place for a player to be if their gear is as how could I best express this? If the gear is as papery thin as mine is. But that's gonna have to do it for today. We're gonna continue our nether exploration in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this very warm invite to the literal hellscape of Minecraft. That's gonna be it. Take care, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one.